Good evening, everyone. My name is Trisha Thomas, and I am a member of Victory Baptist Church of Dallas. Welcome to Victory Job Training class. Today will be the first of the five-part series in the process of keeping, getting, and keeping a job. Today we will be Today we will be discussing how to create a resume and interview attire. Let's start with the resume. A resume is an opportunity for you to make a good first impression on a potential employer, which is very important to your job search. The average employer spends about 30 seconds scanning a resume for evidence that a candidate will be of value to their organization. We will break down the resume into parts. The first part, heading. Your heading should include your name, address, email address, and phone number. Please make sure that you have a proper email address. Nothing crazy, like I'm too sexy for my shirt or anything like that. Just use your name, a couple of numbers, and it's something very basic. Also, your voicemail. Please use a basic voicemail. You can use the standard voicemail that's in your cell phone, but it is very important that you do not have anything crazy going on with your voicemail for potential employers. The next part will be the objective. And the objective on your resume is very useful. It describes your immediate employment goals, your objective. You should highlight a major qualities, experience, ability, and your knowledge required by the employer for the position that you're applying for. It should present you as someone coming with value, with valuable qualities for the organization. It is especially helpful if you are tailoring your job to a specific position that you're applying for. It states what kind of career you're seeking and what skills and experiences you have. Your ideal for the career. Incorporate some of the qualifications that are listed on the job description for that position you are applying for, as long as it's true. Don't put anything on there that you do not know how to do. And the objective is usually about 1 to 2 sentences, not something that's very long. Here is a couple of examples. To obtain an entry-level position at a respected organization and utilize the educational qualifications I've obtained. The second one would be to gain employment at a specific company, name the company name, which will inspire me to enhance my skills and work as a team player in a positive atmosphere. Now, it is not essential to have an objective on a resume, but it is very helpful. The next part will be the skills. List any skills that you may have. Example, any foreign languages that you may speak. If you know any computer programs, Excel, PowerPoint. If you have any management or customer service skills, that is very important. And then we go into the experience. List present, and past employment that you have had, including part-time, full-time, summer jobs, internships, even if you volunteered. Include the position that you've held, the name of the organization, the city and state, the month and the year that you began employment. And if you're still working there, you would put the month and the year that you began and then put to present. If you have specific skills, you can put that you have customer service skills. You can summarize all that information. You can put here some examples. Customer service. You provided customer service at registers on the retail floor and what you have done there. Also, you can put stock control. return stock to the floor, and assisted with restocking products as required. Supported visual merchandising standards while setting up new displays and rotating required stock. If you're going for an administrative position, you typed general communication and letters to customers and businesses as directed. Ensure accurate development and communication by providing correspondence to the supervisor for approval. These are things that you can put under the experience so you can break it down to let your potential employer know the skills that you do have. Now, don't put your whole job history there. You do not need to go past 10 years if you've had a couple of jobs during that time period. Now, if you've been at a job for 10 years or longer, then you would go up to about 15 years. Now, if you're considered a job hopper, don't worry about it. And a job hopper is someone that's had several jobs, that's been in a job maybe a couple of months, went to the next job, went to the next job, all for a couple of months. Don't worry. All you have to do is approach that right in your objective. So what you would do is you would combine the amount of time that you've had the experience. Here's an example. In your objective outline, add the collective number of years of experience in the field in the sentences, such as 8+ years of marketing experience with expertise in database, planning, and writing. Or you can put, I'm looking for a long-term position where I can grow and your desired stay in a position for a long time. And you do not have to include everything. If you've worked at a job for 2 years at one job and then you went to another job and you only worked there for 2 months and then you went to another job and worked for 2 years, it is totally acceptable to leave out the job that you only worked there for 2 months. That's very important because prospective employers really look at that. The next part would be education. List any institutions you've attended and their location. If you obtained a degree or a certificate, add the date and the major and what you received it for. Even if you don't have a degree, still add the highest level of education. Example, if you finished just high school, or even if you obtained your GED, that's very important. And then you can also put relevant courses. If you've taken any extracurricular courses, computer course, real estate course, anything pertaining to that position, add that on and you would put that under the relevant courses area. If you received any honors or awards, anything like that, if you received more than one, you would put that in a separate section. But if you've only received one honor or one award, then put that under the education area. And then lastly, you would add any activities or interests that you are involved in. In this section, you would just start by looking at a job to see if you haven't had much experience with a job. That's important that you list your activities and interests. Or if you're new, just starting, just graduating college or anything like that, so you don't have much job experience. So add any activities, whether you're student organizations, professional organizations, committees, community involvement, any high school activities, as long as it's relevant to the job that you are seeking. If you have any questions, please let me know. Just type it in and I'll respond as quickly as possible. But that's the whole part of the resume. Now let's go into interview attire. Your outfit shouldn't be too tight, form-fitting, or too loose. It's a good idea to avoid plunging necklines, and dresses and skirts that are too short. Okay, ladies? Please, it's very important. Now, for example, a good outfit for a lady is either a nice mid length dress, skirt, or slacks with a button up blouse. For the gentleman, an outfit would be a button up shirt and a pair of slacks. Depending on the position, you may add a tie and a jacket, depending on the position that you're going for. And also, please be mindful of the colors. Nothing too bright, nothing too flashy, no pinks, no too bright yellows, no reds. It's stick with the basic colors. The best colors to wear would be blue, gray, white, shirts, blouses, and black. Those are the best things that you can wear, and you'll look nice and neat, and you'll be good to go. Well, that's all I have for you this evening. I hope that that was helpful. Does anyone have any particular questions? Okay. Well, thank you very much. Please return back again on March 20th at 6 p.m. And that will be the next part of our series. And that's on how to interview. And it would be wonderful if you can join us here at Victory Baptist Church of Dallas at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Dallas, Texas. This Sunday service starts at 10:40 a.m. and we also have Sunday school that starts at 9:30 a.m. Or you can look us up at Victory Baptist Church of Dallas at gmail.com. Thank you for joining me, and walk in victory.